Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to start my video today by giving you an introduction. I have gotten a lot of new subscribers over the past month, and so I thought I would just share a little bit about who I am and what this channel is all about. So my name is Amanda and I'm 39 years old and I live in the Midwest. I am married and we have two children. We have a 3-year-old daughter and a 5-year-old son. And right now I am a stay-at-home mom, and so I'm home with the kids all day. And so it does make it a little bit challenging to find time to film videos because I don't want to have my children in my videos just to protect their privacy. So I have a lot of ideas for videos that I want to make, but it's just a matter of finding time to film them. So hopefully in the next couple of months, I will be doing some more cooking videos and some other videos as well. I am also a big animal lover. I especially love cats. We have 2 indoor cats and we live on a farm, and so we have a lot of farm cats, and we also have 2 dogs. And right now on my lap is my cat. Her name is Sassy, and she is 18 years old, and she actually is going to be turning 19 this year. So she's my baby. Anyway, so I created this YouTube channel because I wanted to document my weight loss journey and also share some of my ideas with others. About a year ago, I had discovered some YouTubers that do WW, and I've really enjoyed watching a lot of videos on cooking and meal ideas and grocery hauls. And so I wanted to just make my own channel so I can share my ideas and hopefully help others that are on a weight loss journey. So to give you a little bit of info about the plan that I do, I am on WW, also known as Weight Watchers, and they currently have 3 different plans that you can choose from: the green plan, the blue plan, and the purple plan. Right now I'm on the green plan, and I like this plan because it gives me more daily points, and for me that just makes me feel less deprived, and I feel like I have a lot of options for my meals. A lot of days I can plan a high point lunch or a high point supper and then work in my other points however I want to. So I feel like it really gives me a lot of options and a lot of flexibility. So I started on WW at the end of 2017. And so in 2018, I lost 50 pounds and I did really, really well. And I kind of fell off the wagon a little bit. And so in 2019, I actually gained 35 pounds back. And so now in 2020, I am just working hard to be back on track and to lose that weight again. And so far this year, I've done really, really good. I know today is only the 10th, so I've only had one weigh-in, and my next weigh-in is tomorrow. So far this year, I've lost almost 6 pounds, and I have my next weigh-in tomorrow, so I'm sure that'll be good as well. I feel like I've really started off the year on a good note, and I feel really, really pumped about this year and excited. And so I have a lot of ideas for upcoming videos, and I want to do some more cooking videos and kind of share with you some ideas on some meals that I like to make for my family, and hopefully you guys will like them. So today I'm going to do a what I eat in a day on the green plan, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe if you're not already subscribed. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first thing in the morning, I always have a protein coffee, and I use this Premier Protein, and currently I use the pumpkin spice. So this is 2 Smart Points, and I just mix this with some espresso that I make using my espresso maker. I like to drink mine hot, and so I heat up the Premier Protein in the microwave, and then I just mix it with the espresso, and that's my protein coffee. So I'm gonna show you how I make it. one thing to mention, when you heat up the Premier Protein, it always develops this gross thin film on the top of it. So I always just take a fork and stir it around, and then it attaches to the fork, and then I just wipe it off. It's really, really gross, so you definitely don't want to drink that. So once you get that out, then it is fine to drink. And so that is how I make my protein coffee in the morning. Like I said before, it is 2 smart points for the Premier Protein and 0 for the espresso. So my entire drink is 2 smart points. And I usually just have this in the morning. I don't have anything with it. Sometimes I'll have waffles, but today I'm just going to have my coffee, and then later on I'm going to work out on my treadmill. And so I'll probably have a snack after that, and I will see you then. Okay, so I just got done working out on my treadmill, and I'm gonna have a snack. And usually after I work out, I like to have a Built Bar, and so I'm gonna have that today. So I'm gonna have the Mint Brownie Delight Built Bar. You can order these on their website, builtbar.com, and this is one of my favorite flavors, and they have a lot of other great flavors as well. So it is 3 smart points, and it is just a chocolate protein bar, and I'll show you what it looks like. So this is what the Built Bar looks like. It is just a dark chocolate on the outside, and on the inside it's kind of more of like a soft center. So this is my Built Bar. I'm gonna have this for my snack, and I'm also going to have my water. And I love this water bottle because it has numbers on the side, 1 through 6, and so you can keep track of how many times you fill it up throughout the day. And it holds 20 ounces, and this is my second fill for the day. And I got mine at Walgreens, but I actually recently found it on Amazon, and I ordered one for my sister. So I will post the link in the description box to order this on Amazon if you would like to get one. So I'm going to drink my water and eat my Built Bar, and I will see you at lunchtime. Okay, so for lunch today, I am going to make a chicken quesadilla, and I'm gonna kind of make it fajita style. So I'm gonna add some onions and red peppers and green peppers to it, and use a little bit of fajita seasoning mix. Okay, so to make the quesadilla, I am going to use these Olay tortillas. These are 1 smart point each. And the only store that I can find them at in my area is Fairway, but I know a lot of Walmarts do carry these, so you might have to look around and find them. But these are one of my favorite tortillas to use because they are only 1 smart point. And I'm going to use 2 of them to make this quesadilla. And then I have 5 ounces of chicken breast that I just sliced up thinly into strips, and then I sliced up some onions and green peppers and red peppers. And I have a little bit of fajita seasoning mix. I'm gonna just use a little bit of this. This is the Great Value brand. And then I also am gonna put some reduced fat Mexican cheese. This is from Hy-Vee. Okay, so to start with, I'm gonna turn on my burner. And I'm gonna spray it with some cooking spray. And I'm gonna just add the onions and peppers to let them kind of start cooking. So I'm going to just cover the pan and let them cook for a little bit. Okay, now that I have the peppers cooked, I'm going to put the chicken in the skillet, which I've sprayed with cooking spray. Turn my burner on. And I'm going to sprinkle on just a little bit of this fajita seasoning mix just to give it a little bit of flavor. Then I'm just going to stir it and just let it cook. Okay, so now the chicken is done, and so I just put it in the bowl with the peppers and onions. And I cleaned my pan, and so I'm going to spray some cooking spray. So I'm going to turn the burner on and put the tortilla in the pan. So I'm going to place the tortilla in the pan. And I have a 1/2 cup of the reduced fat Mexican cheese, and I'm going to use half of it to put on the tortilla. And then I'm going to put the chicken and vegetables on. And kind of spread them around evenly. Just getting them kind of spread around. And then I'm going to put the rest of the reduced fat Mexican cheese on. And then I'm going to put the other tortilla on top. Press it down and just let it cook for a little bit. Okay, I'm going to flip it over very carefully. Hopefully. There we go. Ta-da! I'm going to put the lid on it and let it cook some more. Turn that burner off. Okay, so this is what my chicken quesadilla looks like. I'm going to cut it up and put it on my plate, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is what my chicken quesadilla looks like on the plate. It is 2 points for the tortillas and 2 points for the 5 ounces of chicken breast, and the half cup of cheese is 5 smart points. And of course, the vegetables are 0 points. So this chicken quesadilla is a total of 9 smart points. And I'm going to go ahead and eat my lunch, and I will probably have a snack later this afternoon, so I'll see you then. Okay, so for my afternoon snack today, I am going to have some apples with this sugar-free caramel syrup. So I have my plate of apples sitting on my scale, and I have it set to 0 and set to grams. And for one serving of this, it is a total of 38 grams, which is 3 smart points. So I'm going to drizzle it on until I get to 38. Okay, so that is 38 grams of the sugar-free caramel sauce, which is 3 smart points. Okay, so this is my 3 smart point snack that I'm gonna have today, and I will see you at supper time. Okay, for supper tonight, I'm making chicken bacon ranch pizza using 2 ingredient dough. So I'm gonna show you how I make it. So to make the crust, I'm gonna use 1 cup self-rising flour and 1 cup of Fage plain non-fat Greek yogurt, and I'm going to mix them together in this bowl. And I'm also going to place a little bit of flour on the countertop to make a floured surface so I can roll out the dough. Then I'm going to take a spoon and just mix it up. And sometimes it's hard to get it all mixed together with just a spoon. So this is where I usually like to just use my hands. Okay, I'm going to just place this on the floured countertop and wash my hands. I'm just flattening it out a little bit, and then I'm going to take my rolling pin and try to roll it out flat. Sometimes it's hard to get it to be perfectly round, so usually at this point I like to just put it on my pizza stone and press it out by hand. So I'm going to make sure that I spray my pizza stone with cooking spray. And I also forgot to mention that I have the oven preheated to 450. So I'm going to put the crust on the stone and just press it out. So I'm going to just continue to press out the dough. I like to make it fit the entire pizza stone. Okay, so now I'm going to place the crust in the preheated oven for probably about 9 minutes to cook. And while the crust is pre-baking, I'm going to go ahead and cook up the chicken breast. I have 6 ounces of chicken breast that I have just diced up and put in a pan with cooking spray. And I'm going to just sprinkle it with a little bit of salt and pepper. and turn my burner on and start cooking. And let that cook for just a little bit. Okay, so while the chicken is cooking, I'm gonna just get the rest of the ingredients ready to go. So I have 1 cup of the reduced fat mozzarella cheese from Hy-Vee that I'm gonna put on the top. And I'm also going to use 1 teaspoon of ranch seasoning mix. And then I'm also going to use 3 tablespoons of the Great Value real bacon pieces. And so on here it shows 1 tablespoon is 7 grams. So 3 tablespoons would be 21 grams, and I'm gonna weigh it out on my scale. So I have a little dish on my scale and I have it set to 0 and it's set to grams. So I'm going to put some bacon pieces in there until it gets to 21 grams. There's 21. Okay, and now that the chicken is almost done, I'm going to just add the bacon pieces to it, just to kind of heat them up. I'm gonna check on the pizza crust, and it looks like it's doing pretty good. And I only have 1 minute left on it, so I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes. Okay, so the pizza crust is ready, and so I'm gonna go ahead and put a teaspoon of the Hidden Valley Ranch on the crust. Okay, so I'm gonna just sprinkle it on the crust. I might actually just use my hand. Just gives the crust a nice ranch flavor. And then I'm gonna put part of the mozzarella cheese on the crust. And then I'm gonna put the chicken mixture on the crust. I'm gonna just spread it around. There definitely doesn't seem to be a lot of chicken, so I think if I made this again, I would probably use a little bit more chicken. And I'm gonna put the rest of the mozzarella cheese on. So now I'm gonna put it in the oven for about 8 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and get my ranch dressing ready. So I take a small snack size baggie and I just snip off the corner. And then I'm gonna put 3 tablespoons of the Hidden Valley Greek yogurt ranch dressing. Okay, so now I'm just going to drizzle on the ranch dressing and put it back in the oven just for a couple of more minutes. That looks good. So I'm gonna put it back in the oven for just 2 more minutes. And so that is my chicken bacon ranch pizza. I'm going to transfer it to a cutting board so I can cut it into 6 equal pieces. Okay, so this is the chicken bacon ranch pizza cut into 6 equal slices, and each slice is 5 smart points. I'm actually gonna have 3 pieces because I saved my points for this. And so 3 pieces is 16 smart points. So I will show you once I get it on my plate. So this is my pizza that I'm having tonight. It's chicken bacon ranch pizza, 3 slices for 16 smart points. Okay, so that'll end my what I eat in a day video. I used all 33 of my daily smart points. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.